Good morning, and it's another fabulous day in paradise, and I am really excited because very shortly I'm going to be getting my arse into a new Jaguar I-Pace electric vehicle thing, which was marketed as a 5-seater sports car, and it does 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds or something ridiculous. Now, I haven't driven a Jaguar more modern than 2007, and I've never driven any sort of electric vehicle unless you count a milk float and a Sinclair C5. So this is going to be fun.
Here you've got heated seats,
Yeah.
not that we need them today. Ventilated seats.
Okay, just keep going through the village.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I picked up last Monday.
Oh yeah, so that's 620.
623.
Ooh. That's the... still a 4-cylinder, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's alright, if I lift my foot off the brake,
Shit.
I'm not touching anything, and you see you've got charge and power.
Yeah. Ah, okay. That's ridiculous.
And it will actually come to a halt.
Blimey.
So that's the one pedal driving. You can change that so it's normal, you know, just brake and acceleration, but I'm trying this because I'm going to Scotland later this week.
Yeah, you said, yeah. That is the oddest sensation.
No gears or anything, it's just
The oddest sensation.
left.
It's like being and left at that too. It's like being on one of those electric trains. Those
Yeah.
really high powered, super quick electric trains.
Fox and Goose, I didn't realise you were that close to it. That's a great little pub, that.
That's my local.
Yeah.
Never been there.
It's your most local, but... You see a steak night on a Thursday at that place. And you have a small fillet or a larger ribeye. And it's just like a conveyor belt of steaks that they would do that night, but they're really, really good.
And you're chucking a right.
Just covering the brake. Is that recording?
Yeah.
Right, let me just put this into dynamic.
Dynamic.
Yeah. Don't know if there's a launch control, but if I it's on hold.
Oh, holy fuck! Ah! Ben coming up.
That's fine. That was 80.
Fucking hell, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have sworn.
You can bleep it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's brisk.
Can do it again. Without
Yeah, go on.
swearing.
Yeah.
That's quite straight. So again, in dynamic mode, so I think that's a sporty. Don't think there's launch control.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hold tight.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay, that is ridiculous. That's ridiculously quick.
And the fact it gets that quick with no gear changes.
Yeah, it's remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. It's the oddest sensation. Gosh,
Yeah.
the closest, for those of you who have yet to have the chance to drive or be driven in something like this, the only left at the end. The only thing I can think of to compare it to is there was a roller coaster at Alton Towers. Rita, Queen of Speed, was it?
Yeah.
And that had one of those push mount starty offy thingies.
Yeah, it's magnetic launch or something, was it?
Yeah.
Electromagnetics. Yeah.
And that is the sort of sensation that you're getting in this.
That's sub 5 seconds, 0 to 60.
I'm not unused to a quick car, but
that sense of linear acceleration, isn't it?
It's a completely different sensation to any vehicle. My goodness me, it's quite addictive, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm petrol head.
Yeah.
I could get used to that sort of fun.
Now, on a sense of exhilaration or fun, how does that compare with a full bore takeoff in your TBR?
Different.
Yeah.
So you've got the noise and the tyres and all of that, the traction with the TVR, but with this, because it's all electronic and torque from instant RPM, it's a very different sensation.
And let's remember, we are sitting in a large, comfortable family four-wheel drive SUV.
Yeah, I mean, this must be what, the thick end of 2 ton, if not more.
Yeah, right at the end.
Okay. The Big Dipper Marathon.
Well, that's a new one on me.
The road's closed. Oh. Don't they know who we are?
Exactly. That's probably close for us.
Private road. You know what that means.
Just on the right here. Hoonery. Here. Say that again.
Do you want me to put it into normal driving mode so you can get used to it?
What mode it in at the moment? Go faster.
No, 1 foot driving mode, so that basically you don't need to use the brake.
No, let's leave it. I want the full regenerative experience.
Okay.
So you were telling me, I've got a little amber light in the mirror. What's that all about?
I've not worked that out. It's a blind spot thing, so it will tell you if a car's approaching in your blind spot, but I don't know why the orange light is on quite so often.
So basically, this 1 foot driving, Steve was explaining it to me, the settings are set to full regenerative, easy for you to say.
Yeah.
So basically, when you come off the accelerator, you get what is effectively engine braking, and that is actually charging up the twin HP7 batteries. They're not really HP7s. Okay, this is very bizarre. There's no sound.
No, there's not.
And I touched the brake. That's going to take me a while to get used to. Right, I'm creeping. I am going to have to put my foot on the brake.
You just want to get used to it. You'll sort of learn that.
It feels like I'm trying to do. A jump start. And we're off. I'm doing it. My first drive of a modern electric vehicle, and I can say it's markedly different to the Sinclair C5. Right?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm going to be brave and take it on the big scary road. Or more to the point, Steve is going to be brave. He's going to let me take it onto the big scary road. Breathe in. Man with glasses. That's a point to me. So if I come off the throttle now,
it'll start braking.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That is extraordinary.
Isn't it?
Just taking your foot off the throttle in this regenerative mode is like braking quite sharply. That's extraordinary.
So once you get used to the progressiveness of that brake, I mean, you can see the corner coming up now on the left. Yeah. You just ease off the accelerator slightly, it'll gradually just bring you down to that speed.
Okay, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. This actually makes for better driving. And I'm sure it's also better for all sorts of things. It's giving you charge into your batteries.
It's more mechanically sympathetical.
Exactly. Not so much wear on tyres and brakes, yeah.
But it also teaches you to drive, dare I say it, properly by looking ahead and anticipating what's happening. So you can see there's another left-hand bend coming up there.
Yeah. I'm coming off the throttle and look at that. Look at that. That was just lifting off the throttle. I didn't touch the brake pedal, my foot is nowhere near it.
And if you had lifted off a little bit easier, it would have just slowed down just as if you were on the brake.
This is extraordinary. but extraordinary in a good way. I love this.
I wasn't certain to start with, but certainly the drive out here from this morning out to you.
I'm starting to get the hang of it now. Nowhere near the brake. Yeah. Right, I did not touch the brake there, and I've come to a stop at the T-junction, and I'm good to go. And we just waft away on an electrical glide of not inconsiderable power. I'll put the window up because there's going to be a bit
choppy,
a bit of noise, and I imagine that the air conditioning will be fully charged on this vehicle. Again, not touching the brake. Not touching the brake. That is extraordinary. So this 1 foot driving really is a thing you can genuinely do. You could probably do a complete journey never having to touch the brake pedal.
Well, I told you about my little challenge about how far along Snake Pass can you get without touching the brake.
Yes, yeah, and you're going down Snake Pass, I imagine, rather than...
Yeah, I'll do it both ways, but there is certain points where, yeah, you've got to brake.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it in this later in the week. I reckon I can get end to end without touching the brakes. I think it'd be far too easy than this.
I tend to agree. Okay, cyclist, brow of a hill. I need to come to a crawl, and again, I'm actually feathering the throttle.
Yeah.
I was nowhere, not remotely near the brake.
Not that you can see it on the camera, but I can vouch for it that your left foot hasn't moved and your right foot is just in the same position.
Yeah. Now, quite apart from the elastic trickery nature of things, this is a supremely comfortable car to drive. I feel absolutely, I need one of these. I need to become slightly more famous so that I can just email Jagger and say, hello, I'm Boaty, I'm very famous. I'd like one of these, please.
Don't you know who I am?
Yes, absolutely. Now, there's a lot of dashboard in front of me, and there is absolutely no bonnet, and I can't see any corner of the car.
It will tell you there's things that beep if you get too close to stuff.
I'm sure, yeah, I imagine
but
that there
again,
would be.
It's like any car, you'll get used to where the front is and
of course,
where the wheels are.
This is very, very pleasant to drive indeed. The
Little Elise.
Yeah. Little K series. The ride is firm but compliant. The noiseless sensation is actually wonderful.
As much as we all enjoy a good exhaust noise,
Yeah.
and a bit of engine screaming,
Yes.
this ain't so bad, is it?
It's.
This is why I like having a selection of cars, because
Exactly.
they serve different purposes. I like my Ford Ranger because, yeah, it's big, it's chunky, it's four-wheel drive, all the rest of it, but it's got huge amounts of power, automatic. If I'm doing a lot of miles, the last thing I want to be doing is constantly changing gear and all of that.
Yeah.
I just want it to drive nice and easy, and that's exactly what this is. It's effortless driving.
It really is, and I could become very addicted to this very quickly indeed.
Yeah, you need to do a few launches yourself first, though.
Oh, I intend to. Again, my right foot has not altered position. This is extraordinary. I mean, again, apart from the electric nature of things, we are in a £70,000 Jaguar, and of course that means that the cabin is a very, very pleasant place to be
Just
indeed.
nice materials, and
Yeah.
it's just well thought out, it's comfortable.
And it seems
feels-
incredibly well put together. I mean,
Yeah.
this feels more, I can't think of the right word, but if I could, I would say this feels more like it than any other car I've experienced, really. And again, I must preface all of this, nowhere near that brake pedal. This is extraordinary. I am coming at this from the point of view of somebody who's not driven anything remotely modern, so this is quite extraordinary. What's happening here?
Okay,
I
left.
can just whiz
Yeah.
over here.
going for a launch.
Oh yeah. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh my God!
You're hesitating.
Yeah, I'm not, yeah.
It does take a little bit of getting used to, doesn't it?
I'm not entirely comfortable with going as far down that route as you definitely didn't do. You definitely did not do any sort of speed that could in any way be termed
Irresponsible.
sub-legal. Oh!
It's those numbers on the dashboard in front of you when they don't count up in ones, do they?
No. This is, of course, a fully digital dashboard, and there are no analog needles here.
Yeah, watching it go from like 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40.
Oh, that looked a bit exotic. Was it a
Corvette?
I think it was a McLaren.
Oh, so the back disappeared. I mean, if my TVR can get traction, which is rare,
Yeah.
they're pretty much like for like. I think my TVR is about 4.8, this is about 4.5, but that's 4.8 with traction.
Yeah, this kind of turns power into traction, and the TVR turns power into noise and smoke.
Yeah. Right, here we are through the drive-through. What are you having?
Big Mac meal, no cheese on the Big Mac, and extra pickle.
I'm not going to remember that.
No, don't worry, I'll shout across.
Okay, order here. I'll have a crispy.
Well, it's been a super fun day, but in terms of this daily diary, it is coming to an end. I've just got home from work. I need to get this edited, uploaded. I need to do Boaty's noshes for tomorrow. And I need to get to bed at a reasonable time, so I've got an even bigger day tomorrow. Yep, yard day with mustard. So thank you for watching. Have a safe and peaceful night, everybody. Can't wait to catch up with you tomorrow and on Monday Night Live. And have the best day that you can. Take great care of yourselves. Okay, good night. God bless.